Namaste everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you. It gives me immense joy to be with all of you today. Today is an extremely special day for me because I have received the gift of being in the presence of Mohanji early in the morning. I had some questions that I wanted to ask him, and he very gladly and sweetly and lovingly came on the show. So, for those who don't know, Mohanji likes to be addressed as a friend to the world, but to a lot of people who know him, he is much more than that. He dons many hats. And in my eyes, he is one with the absolute one. So he is one with the absolute stillness, with absolute bliss, the Satchidanandam aspect of consciousness that we know. The Shiva Tattva, that is where he is. So do not get taken in by the physical encasement that he is in. I invite you to connect with your heart and soul to his energy, inwardly stay connected with him all throughout the conversation that I play out on the channel. He sends a lot of love and a lot of blessings to each one of you. So the conversation with Mohanji was pretty long. Hence, I have divided the interview in parts. The various segments of the interview will be uploaded on various days. Today, please go ahead and soak in the wisdom and love of Mohanji by watching the first part. So, Baba, the first set of questions, and the very first question that I have is, what according to you is the main goal of human life?
Well, the human birth itself is a miracle, because only with this birth you are able to perceive the highest possible reality. But not many people are aware of it. We are oriented to the world outside. When we wake up, we are keeping certain identities, and then we are busy expressing that identity in the world outside, our identifications. And we are busy gathering experiences from this world outside. In this struggle of expression and experience, we forget our true nature. Mm-hmm. And almost always we don't remember. And even at the time of death, most people die with more desires. That means an inevitable comeback. They have to come back to complete. This is the human life. This is what you see in most cases.
Yes.
So if you ask what is the goal, it depends from person to person. How much desires you have of terrestrial nature, that would be your main goal, to fulfill them.
Okay.
But if you are talking about the essence point of view, mm-hmm. We have this physical body. It is the cage, it is the shell for us to express and experience this world. Express into this world and experience from this world. Then we have a processor unit called mind matter. Mm-hmm. Mind, intellect and ego. Mind is processing emotions, intellect is processing informations, ego is processing matter connected to ownerships, identifications. So these processors are also completely oriented to the world outside. They are busy maintaining your identity. Then behind that, there is an operating platform called the consciousness. Waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. And these three states are platforms. They have no interest in the experiences nor expressions. They are not interested in what you are and what you want. But they provide you the platform, just like Earth is providing you the platform for your existence. Consciousness in three states provides you platform for your experiences. Behind that, there is even more silent existence. There is something which is even more silent in existence. That is the soul. This is totally neutral, totally peaceful, totally eternal, imperishable. And this aspect is the only real aspect in our existence. For a yogi, to experience the real aspect is the highest aspiration for a yogi. But for a bhogi, the normal people, that's not of interest.
Right.
Because you got to get away from all the noises of life, all the noises, and you have to withdraw from all the noises, all the identifications, nullifying everything, and gain a level of silence so that you can communicate with the silence inside, the soul aspect.
Okay.
So it is not easy. It is not as simple as we think. All the methods, all the practices, they are all to gain this silence. Some people touch it, some people touch it and leave it, some people stabilize it. Very few people stabilize in it.
Yeah.
It takes absolute effort. From knowledge of soul to the experience of soul, it's a long walk. It's a long way. So when do you actually know that you're getting closer? The outside noises becomes something outside of you. Means the involvement changes. Your involvement changes. You do not get involved with the noises outside. Whatever happens outside, internally you are stable. That means you have settled inside. You can only settle down properly, eternally in one place within you, inside you. All the other places of our settlement, we are just parking the body for some time, and we have to remove it when we die. Somebody will remove it when we die.
Yeah.
We come to earth with 2 people and we are taken away by 4 people who hold us when we go to the graveyard. So this 2 and between this 2 and 4 is our existence. Between this 2 and 4.
Right.
So this is our life. So what is the goal of human existence? It is an individualistic story, a story of an individual. If I say attaining the soul or self-realization is the true goal, some people may disagree.
Yeah.
Some people may say to have a drink is the goal. Work hard in the morning, come back home and have a drink. This is the goal. So it varies.
Yes.
Various people, various goals.
Okay.
Yeah. One person said to get a job is the goal. And once they get the job, they say to get a leave is the goal. So goal changes as situation changes.
What is your suggestion to parents today? How do you think parents should bring up their children?
You don't have to bring up your children. They automatically bring themselves up. So what best you can do to your children or give to your children is to lead by example. If you completely consistently display calmness, coolness, attitude of respect, gratitude, and you display that in your life, children will learn from that. Instead of, don't try to teach them. Try to demonstrate with your life what best is the possibility or what best is possible with your life. Like for example, you have a choice of expressing compassion, kindness, unconditional love, selflessness, purity in thought, word, action, non-resistance, acceptance, like this. So many good things you can explain and demonstrate through your life. That's the right message for your children. Otherwise, if you are displaying anger, hatred, jealousy, confusion, impatience, all these things, children will pick it up and think that this is okay.
Right.
So your life should be your message, and your life is your message.
Baba, every family undergoes at times differences within family members. There is difference of opinion. There are certain conflicts that may happen. What do you suggest? What's the best way of people to resolve those conflicts? I mean, what's the best way of handling that?
Acceptance of differences is the best way, because we can't be the same. We are not the
Right.
same. Our creation itself is different. We are all different frequencies. We are different. We have different orientations, and we decide to live together. And then what is the best is that we accept that there are differences, and we are comfortable with it, so that we respect each person's difference and we allow the individuality in that order, and that will help. Otherwise we are always fighting.
Yes.
This whole system of marriage, which is of ownership, is obsolete now.
Yeah.
When in refinement, we must respect individual. It's not that the husband is superior to the wife. We exist together, we work together for higher purpose. That should be the way. There is no ownership at all. You can't own even your body, because when you die, your body is taken away.
Yes.
You can't own anything on earth. You can't even carry one pebble. There is no import or export possible in this existence, in true sense. You can't export anything from here. Whatever you earn from here, you have to leave behind. So this mad rush for materials and positions and possessions, they are all minds matter. In true sense, they have no validity. So respecting an individual as they are is very essential. I always feel that a woman and man has no difference except in purpose. There's no difference, and it should be alike. And that is why the modern day, this ownership related lifestyle, they always create negativity, too much of negativity. And then we see that so many people are distracted distracted and disappointed because of relationships. Why do we enter into such things at all? We should respect and live like friends. There is nobody can own anybody. So we know that very well. So why do we have inner conflict in that order? You see, and this is the whole story. Coexistence, respect, gratitude. These are great stuff. If we practice that, we will not have this anger, hatred, revenge. See, revenge and anger and hatred are very, very low frequency stuff. If you fall into that frequency, very difficult to get out, to come out of it. These are practiced only by insecure people. Insecure people will take revenge. Secure people, stable people will have no interest in revenge. What will they revenge to or revenge for? He said, if somebody behaves bad, it's not our problem. Imagine if I scold you, and if I am angry, you should not be worried, because all the poison is inside me. So when people abuse me, I always think, why do they contaminate their mind? My mind is not contaminated. I am not taking it. I am not receiving it. Let them say whatever they want, because they have a problem within themselves. I have no problem. I'm fine. I'm secure, because I'm inside myself. So let them do whatever they want. Let them say whatever they want. I'm unaffected. This is possible in human existence through practice. We can practice it. And I feel that we should respect everybody, whether it is the elected government or the people in the government or in the private companies or our service providers. Respect everybody, talk to everybody, discuss instead of arguing, and resolve. So we have great possibilities within our existence. Instead of exploring the great possibilities, we push our image and ego on the other, and then we have conflict. We should not go there.
Parents who are in their 60s and 70s and they have fulfilled all their responsibilities, their duties, what is your advice to them? How should they be living the remaining years on earth?
Well, I think everybody should feel as they are 18 and be enthusiastic about life. There's nothing called 50, 60 and you're done. Then I'm already done. So then where is our relevance? I think that there is nothing like age. This is actually a cap which we have bringing on ourselves, and it's like an escapism. I feel this talking about age is broadly an escapism. Saying that okay, I am retired now and I only don't want to do anything. In life itself, they didn't do anything, and after retirement, they really don't want to do anything. Instead, I would say that every moment live. When you are living, every moment be alive. Not exist for eating, drinking, sleeping, and going to toilet and dying. Not like that. We should live every moment. We should express our best potential every moment. Give great stuff to the world. See, a 60-year-old man has a wealth of experience which nobody can take away from him. Isn't it? He should share it with the world. No retirement. I don't believe in retirement. I don't believe in holidays. I have not taken any holidays recently. I don't take holidays. I work. Because if you can work, you work. If you can't work, you don't work. Finished. But you don't wait for a stage where you don't have to work. I think that's escapism. It's laziness. It's a laziness in disguise. So I say that work and do your best in the world and enjoy, experience life. Let it come, bring it on. So I like to live the life of a lion, not a rat. And that's exactly what I recommend to people. Since you're taken birth, live a royal life, inside at least. It's not about money, it's an attitude. The right attitude. This is very important.
Baba, a couple of people had told me that I should ask you this question, and this is related to karma. If you could throw some light on what is individual karma, family karma, and also collectively, there is something called the nation's karma as well. Would you want to share some insights on this?
Nation's karma is collective consciousness built up over time. Individual karma is individual desires, individual orientations, individual comfort zones, individual inclinations and tendencies put together. And an individual has lineage karma coming into them because they have their parents and their parents and stuff. What they have collected, a part of it comes like our inheritance, and also we collect something from the society. And what we wanted to experience in this life, we brought it forward. This is a mixture. So that will stay as long as it takes. Means from birth till death, we are experiencing the individual karma. Social karma is a conglomeration of numerous beings, collective consciousness. So this is all in everything has, the whole life has a karmic boundary. And that boundary has to be respected and appreciated. And usually karmic boundary you will not know until it happens. It is linear to time. So we do not understand. And when our desires are less and detachment is more with the world outside, our karmic weight reduces.
And Baba, how can people lessen the effects of their past bad karma?
Doing good work, social service, help the helpless, feed the beings of the water in nature, that the fishes and the beings of the seas and the rivers and ponds and basins and lakes. Then feed the birds in the air, the birds in the nature, in the air, nature. Then feed the beings on earth, like the animals on earth, and then give food and clothing to old people, sick people, abandoned children, abandoned women, like that, so that the more you give, the more you clear. The more you share, the more you clear. That is the best way. I believe in sharing and releasing of the karmas better than the rituals. Because rituals mostly we are not doing. It's done through somebody. But while we are serving the society, we can do it ourselves, and we can actually feel the weight reduction.
Baba, how does free will and destiny come into play? So how does this work? Free will, free choice, and destiny.
Free will is connected to our awareness while at work. Destiny is the main platform, main thread until death and beyond. So free will is that your awareness, you are aware that this is happening, and your acceptance level, that's your free will. You can accept or reject. You can accept or resist. That is your free will. When you resist, it stays longer. When you accept, it finishes that time. So free will is your state of mind. It's your attitude where you are comfortable with your life. You're contented. You're happy. And then you are accepting things as things happen. And there's no resistance. You're free.
How do people deal with this? There are certain expectations and conditioning that the society puts on them, even if they personally don't want to kind of take it, but at a certain stage of their life, they are expected to have achieved certain things, to have done certain things. How do people, deal with this? Because
just
many
like
people wouldn't want to. They would want to do their own free will. But
so just like you go to the supermarket and there are so many things for sale, what will you pick up? What you need in the house? What is within your capacity? And what is necessary for you? So just like that, all the people outside of us, all the people of the society, they are selling you something. It could be expectation, it could be requirement, it could be necessity, it could be whatever. You buy only what you can handle. That's the right balance.
all right.
Wish great success to your video channel, YouTube channel. I wish you great success. Thank you for interviewing me, and great birthday. Wish you a very happy birthday, and my love to all those who are listening to us or seeing us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.